Hello yogis, welcome back to Yoga by Paige. Thank you for subscribing to our channel where we release weekly yoga videos. We're so glad you're here. In today's practice, we are going to add a little bit of a fun element of what I like to call sweep hops. You'll see what I mean when we get there. And we're also going to work on some twisting. Twisting can be really nice to help promote digestion, to kind of get things moving around on the inside. And it's also a really great way to relieve any back pain you might have. So let's get started in downward facing dog. As you arrive here in downward facing dog, just make sure the fingers are spreading really nice and wide. Your chest is reaching all the way back towards the thighs, and your heels draw down towards the mat. Taking a nice big deep breath here to settle in, acknowledging how you feel today, and maybe even setting an intention. One more breath here in your downward facing dog. And on your inhale, we'll float the right leg high for three-leg dog. Give it a nice big stretch. Exhaling, set the foot between your hands for a low lunge. We'll squeeze the legs together and rise up for crescent lunge. As you arrive in your crescent lunge, take a big breath here to lengthen out the backside of your body, coming up onto the ball of your left foot, knitting the rib cage in. Exhale, we'll draw hands to heart center. Press those hands in so you can feel a slight engagement in your chest. On your exhale, we'll draw the right shoulder back and hook that left elbow on the thigh. Continue pressing the right hand into the left to open your chest to the long edge of your mat. Now we'll look down at our right toes and slowly step the left foot in for a revolve chair pose. Squeeze those legs together, and maybe you look down to kind of keep yourself in check, or maybe you look out. We'll take one more breath, and the lower you drop your hips, the easier or more accessible this will be. Now, as you inhale, you're going to draw your left knee up to your chest and stand all the way up into your mountain pose. Flex those left toes, push through the right heel, and on your exhale, we'll draw the left hand to your hip and your right hand to the knee. With your hand in the knee, open up your chest. You can stay here, or option to reach the left fingertips back. And then your other option here is to extend the left leg long as well, expanding through your twist. Wherever you are, take one more breath. Let the left hip drop. Now inhale, come back to center, holding that left knee in front of you. And now exhale, let the left leg drop all the way through. Inhale to find a halfway lift. You can plant your hands on the ground or on a block. I'm going to use a block today to lift your chest up halfway, squaring off the hips. Wrap the right hip around and pull the right hand up for a revolved half moon. Big breath here in your revolved half moon. And then exhaling, set it back. Low lunge. Inhale, come up into your crescent lunge, reset. And then exhale, just take a cactus with your arms. Inhale, hands up to heart center. Exhale to plant your hands on either side of your front foot, moving your block if you need to. Step back, high plank pose. Inhale, shift forward to your toes. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhaling, upward facing dog. And exhaling back, downward facing dog. Pausing here for a round of breath to reset, beginning to feel that manipulation and change in your body. And now inhale, float the left leg high so we can get into our second side. Exhale, step the foot between your hands, knee over ankle. We'll rise up for that crescent lunge. Inhale, lengthen the back of your body, lifting up high into the ball of that right foot. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Big inhale here. Now exhale, pull that left shoulder back, hook your right elbow on the left thigh. Revolve crescent lunge. You're pressing that left hand into the right, opening your chest up. And now maybe you look down at the left toes. On an inhale, we'll step this right foot in for a revolve chair pose. Big breath here, dropping the hips, starting to pull the belly off of that thigh. And now we'll inhale, stand up to that mountain pose, pull this right knee, all the way up with you. It's okay if you wobble. And then lengthen, inhaling here. On your exhale, you'll drop your left hand to your knee and your right hand to the hip, opening to the right side of your mat. You can stay here, or maybe you want to deepen this by reaching your right hand back. And maybe by grabbing the right pinky edge side of your foot and extending that leg out. Taking a big breath here, hold on to what you have, and exhale. Keep your right leg exactly where it is. We'll just unwind our arms, reach up nice and tall. Exhaling, sweep that right leg through, bowing over your left leg. Forehead will drop towards the shin, and then inhale to lift yourself up halfway. Plant your hand either on the ground or on your block. Right hand presses in as the left arm reaches up to the sky for a revolved half moon. Big breath in your revolved half moon. And then exhaling, step it back to crescent lunge. Right leg to the mat. Inhale, arms all the way up. You've made it. Exhale, open your heart. A little celebration. Exhaling, hands down on either side of your front foot. Set your block out of the way. Inhale, shift forward. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhaling, upward facing dog. And exhaling back, downward facing dog. We'll take 3 breaths here in between our flows. If you want to, you can float down to your forearms for dolphin. Or even find child's pose. It's always a really great place. 1 more breath wherever you are. And then we'll move into our second sequence for this practice. Tuck your toes, lift the hips, come back into downward dog if you're not already there. On your inhale, we'll float the right leg high, stretching it out. Exhaling, step the foot between your hands, knee over ankle. We'll open up for warrior 2. Spin the left toes open, arms are wide, hip is open. Reverse your warrior, dropping the left arm, lifting the right arm high. And now exhale, extended side angle. We're going to try to go a little bit deeper today. So extend that left arm up high, and then we'll actually find a half bind so the left hand can drop behind you. Then maybe you start to sneak the right hand under for a full bind. And most of us have to drop our shoulders to do that. But once you have it, see if you can open up the shoulders again. Big breath here in your half bind. Checking in with your neck, exhale. Now inhale, release your bind, straighten your right leg, exalted warrior, stretch out through the body, opening anything you just closed off. Now we'll exhale, tilt this pelvis back towards the left heel, reach the right arm all the way forward. Right hand can go down to the ground or a block, and then the left arm can reach up. You want to put weight in equal weight in both legs. Gaze looks up at that left thumb. 1 more breath. From your triangle pose, we're going to inhale, reach up into our warrior 2. And then exhaling, windmill our hands down on either side of our front foot. So this is our first sweep hop. You're going to frame your foot with both hands. Press the ground away to pull your belly off of that thigh. And then sweep that right leg through, create an L shape, and then land into your chaturanga. Inhale, pull your chest through, up, downhill, downhill. Exhale, down dog. Breathe here, inhale. And exhale, we'll go for that second side. Left leg floats high, 3-leg dog. Exhaling, step the foot between your hands, knee over ankle. We'll rise up into that warrior 2. Inhale, exhale, settles you in. Reverse your warrior to find space. Right hand drops, left arm reaches up, open up your chest. Now exhale, go for that deeper extended side angle. Left hand down to the ground, right arm up for a moment or out for a moment. Then this right hand will wrap around our lower back, and the left hand can sneak underneath. Remember, if you drop your chest, you can make the connection. Just roll that right shoulder back, pulling your chest up and through. Full bound, extended side angle. From your extended side angle, we'll release and straighten that left leg. Come into exalted warrior, opening the arms, feeling the space. And now we'll exhale out to that triangle pose. Left arm goes forward, left hand will drop, and your right arm reaches up to the sky. Put weight in that back leg, feel your tailbone reach down towards that right heel, and broaden through your chest. From your triangle pose, we'll just bend this left knee, coming right back into warrior 2. Big inhale here. Now inhale, or exhale, reach your hands down on either side of your front foot. Here is that second sweep hop. Hands are on either side of your front foot. Pull your belly in to get your weight off of this thigh. Then drag this left foot through. Feel that left leg go to the sky, and then connect it to your chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog, and exhaling back, downward facing dog. Go ahead and drop to your knees. Bring your hands to heart center. Namaste. Thank you for sharing your practice today. I hope that was fun and you got a little bit of extra in there with those sweep hops. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and come back for more. I have an inversion strength video coming very soon. Cheers.